Hello. So we are at day one of week 4 of my private practice placement with Joe. Where I'm at is currently right now, I am having a break from editing one of the podcast interviews. So what I'm discovering as I've practiced the pacing masterclasses that I'll be delivering to Joe's clients, I'm really getting along with the idea that pacing is a way of life and things such as activity alternating. So I'm actually doing this myself at the moment because I've been looking at a screen, I've been listening to the interviews and such and tinkering around with the audio, which is great, but I've been doing it for a little while now and I just needed a break, needed a different activity. So this is what I'm doing, my little vlog. So today I recorded the third interview for the sex podcast episodes. We've got a studio booked for Wednesday evening with my production crew, which is my co-producer, Rodri, and my co-presenter, Matt. So we'll all be in the studio together. So the plan is I've written a script, we're going to have a workshop beforehand, and then we're going to record 3 episodes. And then I will take it to post-production, input the interviews, make sure the audio levels are as lovely as I can get them. So on this journey of creating the podcasts, I think I mentioned in another vlog. What am I doing? Vlogging. I'm vlogging in another vlog that I thought, yeah, let's do sex as a topic for a podcast, and then we just had too much content, so I thought, right, we're gonna like too much good content as well. So I thought, let's do 2 podcasts. Today, I've made the executive decision that it's going to be 3 podcasts. We've got 3 interviews with 3 completely different people coming at sex, sexual identity, sexual expression, sex and work, all from a different but slightly similar angle. So we're going to have Steve from Spokes, a disability equipment supplier who also supply sex aids. We're going to have him in episode number 1. We're going to have Inara, who is a sex worker, escort, sex coach. She's going to be heading up episode number 2 for us for the main interview. And then we've got Bruce, who's an existential psychotherapist, who's going to be heading up via interview episode number 3. And then Matt and I are going to co-host around it, and we're going to have some little tips and myths. We're going to, have a chat about the interviews and stuff. So I'm really, I'm happy with that because I was, as I said, trying to edit these interviews, going, I don't want the podcast to be too long. Again, I feel like pacing is a way of life. This is what I've really learned through so far on this placement, so much so I don't want to create a product that is really long. I want people to be able to access, listen to it, and not feel that they have to dedicate over an hour of their lives if they want to listen. I know you can stop and start podcasts and stuff, but I was thinking, maximum, really, I want them to be 45 minutes. I want it to be that. So, because I know I look at sort of long podcasts sometimes, I think, I can't dedicate myself to that, or I need, again, with the activity alternating. So I've got like quite a clear vision of how I want it to go now, and things are starting to take shape, and that's cool. I'm getting to the point where I'm looking forward to seeing I'm looking forward to hearing the end product. So we've got a busy week for me in production and then post-production. What's striking is that I've learned as I'm listening to these interviews, and of course over and over again in the post-production stage, is how passionate people are about the topic of sex and sexual identity, and how important and seemingly intrinsic this is to us as human beings, however we express ourselves. That's something I had a hunch on before, but now I've had the privilege to go and chat to others about this, and that is coming through and through. This is an important subject for healthcare. It's an important subject for healthcare workers to be able to handle sensitively, appropriately, but to, really go there and support the people that we work with to be able to, have great sex if that's what they want to have, or explore themselves. Again, with whatever information we can provide people or whatever. So it's definitely our business, and I am learning loads as per, and I've got lots to crack on with. So this has provided me for a nice editing break, and off we go into the fourth week.